Hi you guys, so today we'll be discussing permutations and probability. Now the question asks, Yolanda has 3 each of red, blue, and green marbles, all the same size. How many possible ways can the 9 marbles be arranged in a row? Now for our problem, we're going to have to solve using the method of permutation. Now for that, we'd have to have a formula. Now that formula is NPR, which is equal to n factorial over parenthesis n minus r parenthesis factorial. Now what we'd have to do is plug in the numbers that our problem gives us into this formula. So we know that there is 3 of red, 3 of blue, and 3 green marbles. Okay? And what we're trying to find out is how many ways can these 9 marbles be arranged in a row? So now why don't we try and begin to plug in our numbers. So we know that there is 9 total marbles, right? That'll go there. Now for the bottom, we know that there is 3 marbles of each color. So we have 3 red, so that'd be 3 factorial, and then we also have 3 blue, which is 3 factorial, and then we have 3 green, which is again 3 factorial. What we'll do next is expand it just like we do with any other problem. Even though there's 3 numbers on the bottom, there's no difference. So you then would get 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 all over 3 times 2 times 1 for this one. So we got this one taken care of. Then we'll have 3 times 2 times 1 for this. And then we'd have 3 times 2 times 1 again for the green marbles. Right off the back, we know that this and this, they could cancel out. Okay? So that's not even there. So you're left with 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3. I mean, just times 4. And then for the bottom, you have 3 times 2 times 1, 3 times 2 times 1. Now you're probably freaking out and thinking, what in the world do I do next? Well, all you have to do is find other pairs that these numbers on the bottom can cancel out with. So we have 3 times 2. Now 3 times 2 is 6. There we go. There's another pair that'll cancel out, right? Including the 1. And then we also have, let's see. Now we could simplify, I guess you could say, or reduce. Because if you divide 3, or 9 by 3 actually, this will reduce to 3, and this will cancel out. It's the same thing with 2 and 8. 2 could go into 8, 4 times? And then the 2 cancels out. And then you have 1 that's just left alone. So, after all that, you're left with 3 times 4 times 7 times 5 times 4. Now, what you'll do with this is you'll multiply it all together. I suggest you use a calculator. After calculating that, I got 1,680. Now that's your answer. So, in conclusion, the 9 marbles can be arranged in 1,680 ways.